All right, so I'm back. It's been a while since I uploaded a video, but I just want to give you all a quick update about what my situation is right now. So my current situation, if you remember from my last video, I used to live in a living room, and no, I don't. Excuse the mess. I'm gonna go clean that up right now. It's clean now. But if you remember why I moved into a living room initially, it's because I wanted to save money on rent. So I moved into the living room around 2019. And I wanted to save money on rent, and I wanted to pay off my loans early. Huge space. I had all this room, and I only paid $600 a month in Newport Beach. And anywhere in Southern California, $600 a month is super cheap. So I was saving a couple $1,000s a month. I had a lot to spend. And now currently, I'm in this private one-bedroom area. Thankfully, finally, it took me long enough, but now I'm finally here. I'm going to tell you why I made the decision to finally move out of the living room to move into an actual bedroom in order to have that more privacy. And I moved out in the month of December. So around December 1st is when I made the move. And now I'm here. Let's talk about it. One, I desired more privacy. It became really difficult for me to have my own time to myself due to me being able to hear everything. Yeah, I was sectioned off from the kitchen and the front door and everything, but the kitchen. So over here's the kitchen. This part is going to be sectioned off and closed off eventually. I'm going to put a curtain here or something. Due to the lack of a door, I still heard everything. I didn't feel like I had privacy. I mean, the curtain provided just enough privacy visually, but audio wise, it wasn't that private. I could hear people cooking in the kitchen. I could hear conversations going on upstairs, and I could hear people every time they came home. Stuff like that, little things started to add up. Also, it became very difficult to really share intimate moments with people that weren't acquaintances beforehand or friends beforehand. I found myself constantly explaining why I was in a living room, and I was bombarded with questions about, so why are you living in a living room? Stuff like that. So, I was fine with it at first, but over the course of a year, I think, it's been almost a year, it started getting a little tiring. That ties in with my third point, self-confidence. It became increasingly difficult to rationalize why I was living there, considering my finances and how much I was making and currently making at this time. And, after the year of being there, I just decided, hey, I think it's time to finally get something a little more private. But in summary, I basically wasn't happy there anymore, and I think it's very important to anyone's quality of life. So I decided I wasn't really enjoying myself down there, and I wanted a way out. And once you have those thoughts, you should come up with solutions, and luckily I did find a solution to just move upstairs and take over a room. Fortunately, a room opened up, and one of my roommates offered the room to me, and I'm going to break down how much I'm paying now for this room. Now, currently, I'm currently moved in. As you can see, everything is here. Everything from the living room was moved up here in this, kind of small yet private room. Moving forward in the future, if I do get another private room, it will have to be a room slightly bigger than this, because it was really tough to fit all my belongings in here, and I'm going to go over what I have in here and what fit and what didn't. I really enjoy this privacy. Having a door, there's a door right here. Just having that really changes everything, in my opinion. But yeah, I love it here so much, and located in another area, that's just another plus. So, I wanted to stay in the Newport Beach area, which is why I put up with living in the living room for the longest time. But now, having my own private room in Newport Beach, now it just feels a lot better. Currently paying $1,100 per month for this room. That's a $500 increase from what I was paying before. I'll see how that affects my bank account, but I've budgeted appropriately, so I'm not eating out as often. That's pretty much it. I'm not eating out as often. So I might lower down what I'm putting into retirement just in case, if I don't have enough wiggle room in terms of spending, but 1.1K is pretty affordable for me right now. In conclusion, when I moved into the living room, I kind of dismissed the importance of having a communal space in someone's home, or a communal space where roommates can gather together and just have some downtime and not necessarily be private. And when I was living in the living room, I think I took that away from a lot of people living in the house. So a lot of the times they just come home from work and just stay in their rooms, and I think that affected everyone's mental health, especially with the illness going around as well. So that just exponentially grew the amount of, not necessarily depression, but a lot of bad feelings people were feeling in themselves. They just weren't happy either. So I noticed that was happening over the course of the few months, especially in March. Again, I think that's important for well-being in general. Just having that communal space where people can get together. And if I do want to get a bigger space, like I mentioned before, I'll have to figure out how to make more money, whether that's promotions or switching to another job. God forbid, I don't want to do that because I love my job right now. But if I have to, I will. Recently started a clothing company. If you want to check it out, it's here, www.baroncollective.com. Every shirt that you purchase, one is given away to someone in need in Indonesia. So it's a great cause. Started that a few months ago, so that's been really fun as well. That's pretty much it. That's all I had to say about this video. Just wanted to give you all a quick update about my living situation. So now I live in a full room, living in the same house. I just took out from the living room, and I'm going to show you guys what the living room looks like later. So give you a quick tour of the room right now. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you think, other videos you want to see in the future. I think that's pretty much it from my end. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, this is a test to see if this films correctly.